Hi everyone, my name's Andy Rodriguez. I'm also known as the Blackspinner, and welcome to my channel. What we do here is that we go through my record collection in alphabetical and chronological order. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be doing the second installment of the letter Z. That's right, this is going to be the last episode for the alphabetical series. And if you're new to the channel, please go back to my other episodes where I go A through Z. And if you're new to our channel, what I do here is I go through my albums and I talk about the albums, and I also will talk about key tracks that I like, and maybe there are a couple of songs by certain bands that you don't know or haven't heard in a while. Maybe you can go back and stream them. So, after I'm finished with the Z's, like I've said before in the previous episodes, that I will have different compilations, and I am working also on doing a episode for movie soundtracks, and also I want to have a little bit more fun with my records as well, and I'll get back to that. More information about that will come as I get a better idea of what to do with different episodes. But for now, let's finish off the alphabet with the letter Z. We already did Frank Zappa in the previous episode, and now we're going to finish this off with a little old band from Texas, ZZ Top, Houston's very own. And, well, let's get started with the vinyl that I have by ZZ Top. Please don't forget to leave a comment and also like it. Also give me the thumbs up. And go ahead and leave a comment, and I will get back to you and talk some music if you like as well. So let's get started. ZZ Top's first album, of course, this was released in 70? It doesn't say, but I think it's either 70 or 71. Yeah, but this is their first album, and here's the back of it. Picture of the guys in the back. Very young looking. And the songs on here that are just top notch and early stuff. This is early stuff. This is the first album. Somebody Else Been Shaking Your Tree is a really good song. Brown Sugar, Going Down to Mexico, and Just Got Back from Babies, and Backdoor Love Affair, and Bedroom Thing. This is a really good debut album. I really enjoy it. And yeah, ZZ Top's first album. Check it out, stream it if you don't have it. The next is their second album, Real Grand Mud, ZZ Top. This one was 1972, so that one probably was 71. So this one's in 72, Real Grand Mud. And you can just feel that they're from Texas. Just the way they play their music. Their music has what they call now, maybe today, will be like outlaw country, maybe. But they just put no one sounds like them. Period. It's like hard rock blues or it. You know what I've said before? It's Texas music is what it is. It's Texas music. Texas rock is what it is. Francine's a really good song on here, but also this will have one of their very first hits, Just Got Paid, got me a pocket full of change. Isn't that a great line? Chevrolet is a good song. Apologies to Pearlie's alright. Whiskey and Mama, and Down Brownie. Yeah, that's a pretty good stuff on this album. This was their second. And next will be their third album, which will be their breakthrough album. And to a lot of people, this might also be considered the quintessential ZZ Top album. I'm talking about Tres Hombres. This is a fine record. There's the inside of it with just Tex-Mex food. That's exactly what that is. Tex-Mex food and beer. And if you don't know, I am doing my show from my home in Houston, Texas. So ZZ Top has a very special place in my heart. I've seen them twice, and unfortunately, Both times were shortened sets because it was during a special show. The first time I saw them was at a Eric Clapton guitar festival, and it was really neat because they closed out the show, but they only played about a 25 minute set because it had gone on all day, and Jeff Beck was on stage with them. Imagine that, ZZ Top and Jeff Beck, which was fantastic to see. And I saw them, I believe it was when the Super Bowl, was it the Super Bowl? It was, you know what, it was for the Super Bowl. When the Super Bowl came to Houston, they threw a party outside and ZZ Top played, and they played their hits, which was great to see. But again, you know what, it might have been about a 45-minute set. But it's really great to see those guys, and hopefully we get to see them again. But, you know, with all this coronavirus going on, I don't know when that will be. Hopefully soon, because I sure do miss going to live shows. Man, I miss going to live shows. So, there's the inside of it, like I had said, for the Tex-Mex food. So, let's go through this music here. Waiting for the Bus. Jesus Just Left Chicago. Beer Drinkers and Hell Raisers. Love it. And Hot Blue and Righteous. Move Me On Down the Line. Precious and Grace. And of course, you've got the wonderful, wonderful LaGrange, which was a big hit. And Have You Heard was a good song. I almost read every single track on here, because this is a hell of an album. If you're not too familiar with ZZ Top, or most of ZZ Top of what you are familiar with are hits, listen to Tres Hombres. You would really enjoy it. And next is a album that I have mixed well, no, it's not mixed emotions. I like it. I like it a lot. I do. Fandango. Now, the part about this that I don't like is that half of it is live, the other half is studio. You know, if you're going to make an all-live album, make an all-live album. Or if you're going to make an all-studio album, make an all-studio album. The thing that I wanted in an all-studio album was that this came out fresh off of Tres Hombres. And you would think that, man, these guys are hot. Because the studio songs on here are just amazing. And let's start off with the studio side. The studio side will have Blue Jean Blues, Mexican Blackbird. That is a hell of a song. Heard It on the X, which was a big hit for them, and Tush, which of course is one of the most famous songs. And that was the studio side. And then the live side, they do a cover of Jailhouse Rock, and Thunderbird's an alright song. And then they do a little medley of Backdoor Love Affair, and Love Distance Boogie. You know, it just broke up for me. You know, so, you know, most of the time when I hear this album, I throw on side 2, because that studio side is just fantastic. And after that, they will come out with this album here, Tejas. And if you're not familiar with Spanish, Tejas is Spanish for Texas. So pretty much this is called Texas. But the Tex-Mex that they grew up around, you know, Tejas is what it stands for. I'm Arrested for Driving While Blind is a really good song. El Diablo is a great song on here. I almost forgot about it, but the way that I'm not too sure who sings that one. I'm not too sure if it's Billy Gibbons or Dusty Hill. I think it's Billy Gibbons because of the way he does his voice. He can get it low. $10 Man is pretty good, and Asleep in the Desert's pretty good too. Yeah, this is a pretty good album, but this will kind of be in the bottom of the totem pole for ZZ Top albums. And I have just 3 more for ZZ Top. This is going to be I know, right? This is going to be kind of a short episode compared to what we're used to doing, right, y'all? So ZZ Top, El Loco. El Loco. And there's the back of it. And this is an alright album. I enjoyed it. Here's a little bit of the paper inside, the paper sleeve. Little guitar there. Tube Snake Boogie, which is one of their big hits. I Want to Drive You Home. Leela is okay. Pro Necklace, which was another big hit. I mean, all those songs that I just mentioned will be on any ZZ Top Greatest Hits. Tube Snake Boogie and Pro Necklace. And Heaven, Hell, or Houston is a really good song too. And Party on the Patio, which we all know. You know, if you're down here in Texas, you go to, well, not almost every restaurant, but any kind of Tex-Mex restaurant or even seafood restaurant, you party out on the patio on the weekends. After that, we'll have De Gallo. I love this album cover. That's fantastic. El Gallo. This was released in 80, I believe. Yeah, I believe, no, 1979. And there's the back of it with the two guitars and the drum kit. I mean, the drum, bass, and the guitar. You remember, this is just a three-piece band. And they sound so loud and so powerful. That's what you get from a lot of three-piece bands. They sound bigger than they are. I Thank You is on here. I'm Bad, I'm Nationwide. A Fool for Your Stockings, which is such a good song. And Cheap Sunglasses. And Low Down in the Street, Dust My Broom. Yeah, this is a really good album to listen to. I enjoy it. You know, if you want some deep ZZ Top, this is what you'll grab. And the last but not least of the ZZ Top albums that I have on vinyl, Eliminator. Of course, this would be their second breakthrough. This would break them through to the popular how can I say this? Break them out to the masses, I guess, especially with the arrival of MTV and the Eliminator car. And the songs on here are just as good. Give Me All Your Lovin', Got Me Under Pressure, Sharp Dressed Man, Legs, and If I Could Only Flag Her Down. But the other songs that I mentioned, Give Me All Your Lovin', Got Me Under Pressure, Sharp Dressed Man, Legs, those are 4 key tracks of this album, and they will be found on any kind of greatest hits by ZZ Top. So take a good look at this. This is the last album that I'm going to talk about during my alphabetical shows. So thank you so much for watching as I finished the alphabet of my albums here. We went through almost 1,000, and I really hope that if you're new here, maybe you can go back and watch the other episodes, because I really enjoy going through these with y'all, and I enjoy it so much. I'm not going to stop here at the Z's. I will have different episodes, like I said, compilations, and then movie soundtracks. But also, I'm thinking of different kind of episodes. I'm thinking of doing my top 20. It's going to be one. Also, doing the best debut albums that I have in my record collection, and I got a couple of criterias on that as well. And also, what I've been working on is something called Vinyl Battles. And what I'm going to be doing there is that I'm going to be pitting 2 bands or 2 artists against each other that released albums in the same year or within the same year. And the genres have to be close together for them to battle it out. So I'm working on that, getting different battles going on. So that's something else I'm working on. And I am going to go through my CD collection, and I am going to go through my cassettes. So this is going to be, I'm going to go through all, there's Charlie there. If you can see Charlie, my cat there, all black. And so I'm going to go through all of my music collection that I have here. Every article of music that I own, I will share them with you. So I hope that y'all will join me once again as we push forward away from finish with the alphabets of my vinyl. And please join me in everything else that I'm going to share with you guys. I will see you guys later. Take care of each other and keep on rocking. And I'll see y'all next time.